Very good morning, my dear children. I'm Sangeeta. I think you all know me. I'm going to handle EVS for you. Yes, in today's class, we're going to see a new chapter. Before I tell the name of that chapter, I'll just show you one thing. Can you just think and tell me what will be the topic? Just see this. What is this? Yes, today's class we are going to see the topic of plants around us. What is the topic? Chapter number 8, plants around us. I think you all will be having different types of plants at your home, right? Yes. First, what is plant? What are plants? Can anyone tell me what are plants? Where it will grow? It will grow in the ground or in the sky? Yes. So first, in today's session, we'll see what are plants and different parts of a plant. And today's session, what we're going to see? Plants. What are plants? Parts of a plant. In a plant, we have different parts, right? That we will see today. And different types of a plant. Different types of a plant. See, we have small plants and big plants, right? That we are going to see today. And uses of plants. What we are going to see today? What are plants? What is the topic? Plants around us. Plants. This is a plant, right? Plants around us. Nearby our surroundings, we can see so many plants, right? So, what are plants? Parts of a plant. Today we are going to discuss about parts of a plant. Different types of plants. We'll see that also. And uses of plants. Shall we get into the topic now? Yes. Now tell me, what are plants? Where it will grow? Where the plant will grow? Yes, we'll see that now. A living thing. It's a living thing, right? It is a living thing that grows in the ground. Where it grows? In the ground, down, right? Usually has, what it has? Leaves or flowers. Usually it has leaves, right? What is the color of leaf? That we will see now. So usually has leaves or flowers and needs sunlight and water to survive. How it can survive? It needs water and sunlight. Mainly it needs sunlight and water to survive. I'll repeat it one more time. What are plants? A living thing. It's a living thing, right? It is a living thing that grows in the ground. Where it grows? It grows in the ground. Usually has leaves. It has leaves, right? You can see some leaves, right? Or flowers. You can see flowers also, right, in the plants. And needs sun. What it needs? It needs sunlight. Mainly it needs sunlight and water to survive. So we know what are plants now, where it will go. It's a living thing. Plant is a living thing, right? So plant is a living thing. Where does it grow? It grows in the ground. And it needs sunlight and water to survive. Now let's see parts of a plant. What we are going to see today? Parts of a plant. Shall we see that now? Now, root. Just see this. Below one part is there, right? This is called as root. This part is called as root. This is called as root. And next one, stem. See this part, right? Center part. So this is called as stem. So this is root. Below part is called the root. And in between it is called the stem. What is this? Stem. I'm holding it right. That is called stem. And what is this? You all know this, right? Leaves. What is this? Leaves. Sorry, I don't have flower in this. And we have one more thing, flowers. So you can see flowers in a plant, right? So what are the parts of a plant? Root. Below part, that is the root. Stem. This is the stem. I'm holding it right. This is the stem. Leaf. What is this? Leaf and flower. I'll repeat it one more time now. Plants. First, what are plants? A living thing that grows in the ground. Usually has leaves or flowers and needs what it needs? It needs sunlight. It needs sunlight and water. It needs sunlight and water to survive. If it has to survive, it needs water and sunlight. Next, parts of a plant. So this is a plant. What are the parts? We saw root. So below part is called root. And next one is the stem. Third one, leaf. Fourth one, flower. Now we'll see each part separately now. Just see the picture. Just see below part is called root. What is that? Root. R-O-O-T. Root. That is the root part. And above that is the stem. So what is this? Stem. S. Repeat after me. S-T-E-M. Stem. Next we have leaf. What is that? Leaf. L-E-A-F. Leaf. And next what we have? Flower. Just see this. This is the root. Below part is the root. And this is the stem. And this is the leaf. L-E-A-F. Leaf. Repeat it one more time. L-E-A-F. Leaf. Then we have, what is this? Flower. F-L-O-W-E-R. Flower. What is that? Flower. So what are all the parts of a plant? Tell me one more time. Can we repeat it one more time? Yes. Root, stem, leaf and flower. These are the parts of a plant. Now we'll see the individual one. What is root? Root. The root. What's the function of the root? What it does, that we'll see now. The root fixes the plant to the ground. So what it does, how it will fix? So if it has to fix here, so root, who does that function? Root. So root fixes the plant. This is a plant, right? So the root fixes the plant to the ground. To the ground. Which part fixes the plant? Root. The root fixes the plant to the ground. It also takes in water from the ground. So it needs water, right? So that water, this root will take from the ground. It also takes in water from the ground. I'll repeat it one more time. What is the function of a root? It fixes the plant. This is a plant, right? It fixes the plant to the ground. It also takes in from the ground. It takes the water. It also takes in water from the ground. So one more time, the root, what is the function of the root? The root fixes the plant to the ground. It also takes in water from the ground. From the ground, it takes the water. So this is the function of the root. And next thing, we'll move on to stem. So the below part is the root and next we have stem. So we'll see what is the function of the stem now. The stem holds up the plant. Which is holding the plant now? So I'm holding, right? So like this, which is holding the plant now? Stem. Very good. So this fixes into the ground, root, and this stem, what is the function of this? The stem holds up the plant. It holds the plant. It also carries food and water to the different parts of the plant. What is the main function? It carries food. So you all know that plant produces food. Leaves will produce food, right? Which part of a plant will produce food? You know that? Leaves. Leaves will produce the food, right? So that food, who will carry that food now? So this food and water, the stem will carry. So what is the function of the stem? It carries the food and water to the different parts, to the root, to the flowers, like that. It also carries food and water to the different parts of a plant. Now I'll repeat it one more time. Stem. What is the function of stem? It holds the plant. What it does? It holds the plant. It also carries the food to the and water to the different parts of a plant. It carries the food and water to the different parts of the plant. So first we saw root, then stem. What the root will do? It fixes into the soil, right? It fixes into the plant, into the ground, right? And stem, it holds up the plant and it carries food and water to the different parts. And next, leaf. What is this? Leaf. Now tell me, what is the color of leaf? Can you tell me the color of leaf? Green color. Why this leaf is green in color? Yes, it is having one pigment called chlorophyll in it. What is that name called? Chlorophyll. So with the presence of that pigment, the leaf is green in color. With the presence of pigment called chlorophyll, the leaf is green in color, so that all the leaves are in green color. So what is the function of the leaf now? Shall we see that now? Yes. The leaf makes food for the plant. So who is producing food now? Yes. At your home, your mother cooks food for you, right? The same way here, leaf makes food for the plant. See this leaves, what's the function of this leaf? It makes food for the plant. It is the process, we call it as photosynthesis. The process of making food, that is called as photosynthesis, that you will study in the further classes, right? So what is the function of leaf? Leaf makes food for the plant. How it makes food? So we all know that leaf makes food, right? The process is called photosynthesis, right? So what is photosynthesis? With the help of chlorophyll, what the chlorophyll will do? It absorbs the sunlight, water, and with the help of carbon dioxide, it produces the food. That process we call it as photosynthesis. So leaf makes food for the plant. Who is making food for the plants? Leaf. So who is providing that food to all the other parts? Stem. It holds the plant and it provides food to all the other parts of the plant. So leaf makes food for the plant. And next we have flower. What is that? Flower. We'll see what is the function of a flower. Flower grows into a fruit. First it will be a flower, then it grows into a fruit. So fruit, have you seen seeds in the fruit? Have anyone seen fruits? Has anyone seen fruits? Seeds in the fruit? Yes. These seeds we have seeds in the fruit, right? These seeds which can later grow into a new plant. That seeds, if you just throw it in the ground, what will happen? It will grow into a new plant. The flowers grow into a fruit. First flowers grow into a fruit. Fruits have seeds. What does the fruits have? They have seeds. So you have seen seeds in the fruit, right? So that seeds which can later grow into new plants. So when you just throw the seeds into the ground, what will happen? So it will grow into a plant, right? New plant. Now tell me, what are all the parts of a plant? Root, stem, leaf and flower, right? Now let's see different types of plants. Now next we are going to see different types of plants. What are the different types of plants? Big plants, small plants. What are the different types of plants? Big plants and small plants. We'll see what is big plants now. Big plants are called trees. If you see big plant, what do you call it as? You'll call as a plant? Tree, right? So big plants are called as trees. Just see, these are all very big, right? So these are all what we call it as? Trees. Mango tree, coconut tree, like that we call, right? So big Tree plants, big plants are called as trees. They have a single thick stem called trunk. Just see here. So this is called trunk. Thick, it is thick, right? Single thick stem. So stem is, see here it is very thin, right? What I shown you, it is very thin, right? So in this big plants, the stem will be thick. What do we call it as? Trunk. They have a single thick stem called trunk. Big plants are called trees. What do we call it as big plants? Big plants are called trees. They have a single thick stem called trunk. And examples, mango tree. Just see here. Mango tree. What is this? Mango tree. You can get more mangoes, right? Coconut tree, neem tree, and pine tree. So what are the example? What is the example for big plants? Mango tree, coconut tree, neem tree, and pine tree. These are all the examples of big plants. So big plants are called, what do we call it as big plants? Or called as trees. They have a single thick stem called trunk. Example, mango tree, coconut tree, and neem tree. And next we'll see small plants. So we know we have seen so many big plants, right? Now we'll move on to the small plants. So we have two types here, shrubs and herbs. Small plants, we have two different types, shrubs, shrubs and herbs. We'll see what is shrubs and what is herbs now. Small plants, we have how many types? Two types, shrubs and herbs. We'll see what is shrubs and what is herbs now. Shrubs, small plants, that is big plants are called trees. Now both shrubs and herbs are small plants only. Both are small plants only, but there is a little difference in that. That we'll see now. Small plants with hard and woody stem. See, it will not grow like a big tree. It will be very small only, but the stem will be little thick. It will be very hard and woody. So small plants with small shrubs means it is a small plant. It is not a big plant. It is a small plant. How it looks? It is very small. Small plants with hard and woody stem. Stems will be little harder. And woody stems are called shrubs. Example, rose. Have you seen rose? Yes, stems will be little thick, right? So rose, hibiscus, chilli. It will grow, but to certain extent only it will grow, right? It will not grow like a tree, right? Yes, small plants. It is a small. Shrubs and herbs are small plant. Only one difference is the stem will be little thick in the shrubs. Small plants with hard and woody stems are called shrubs. Example, rose, hibiscus. Just see, these are all examples of shrubs. Rose, hibiscus, chilli. Just see, little. It is little thick. The stem is little thick. Stem is not that much, little thick. So examples of shrubs are rose. It is also a small plant. Examples, rose, hibiscus, and chilli. So now what are the different types of plants? Big plants and small plants. So we saw big plants, right? Big plants are called trees. Very good. Small plants, we have how many types? Two types, shrubs and herbs. So first we saw shrubs. What are shrubs? It is a small plant with hard and woody stem. How the stem will be? It will be little thick. Hard and woody stems are called shrubs. So example, rose, hibiscus, and chilli. What is herbs? What are herbs? That is also a small plant only. Small plant with soft stems. The stems will be very soft. What is the have you seen mint leaves? How the stems will be? It will be very soft, right? So small plants with soft stems are called herbs. What do we call it as? That is also a small plant, only the stems will be very soft. So if the stems are very soft, what do we call it as? Herbs. Small plants with soft stems are called herbs. Many herbs grow close to the ground. See, it will grow close to the ground. It will not grow just little taller. It will just grow close to the ground. Many herbs grow close to the ground. It will not, they do not grow tall. They do not grow tall like trees. They will not grow tall like trees. Only it will grow close to the ground. So what are herbs? Small plants with soft stems. Soft stems are called herbs. Many herbs grow close to the ground. They do not grow tall like trees. They do not grow tall like trees. And we use herbs in our food every day. I think we all use, your mother cooks herbs, right? Along with that. So coriander, your mother will use, right? Coriander, mint. Maybe mint they will not use daily, but coriander they will use daily, right? We use herbs in our food every day. So we are using herbs in our food every day. Example, mint and coriander. Just see this. Mint and coriander. See how the stem is? Very soft, right? So this is also a small plant, but the stem is very soft. That is called as herbs. Example, mint and coriander. It will grow close to the ground. Where it will grow? It will grow close to the ground. We use herbs in our in our food every day, right? Coriander we'll use daily, right? And example, mint and coriander. Herbs are also used in medicines. So we use it as our medicines also. So herbs also used in medicine. For medicinal purpose we use herbs also. Now what are the different types of plants? So different parts of a plant: root, stem, leaf and flower, right? And what are the different types of plants? Big plant and small plant, right? What do we call it as big plant? Trees. We call big plants as trees. And what do we call small plants? We have two types: shrubs and herbs. What do we call it as shrubs? Shrubs are small plants and only the stem is little thick, right? And what is small plants with hard and woody stems? Stem will be little hard. So that is called shrubs. Example, rose, hibiscus, chilli. And one more thing, herbs. It is a small plant with, how will be the stem? It will be very soft. Example, mint and coriander. Where it will go? It will grow close to the ground. It will not grow tall, right? They do not they do not grow tall like trees. And we use herbs in our food every day, right? We use herbs. Coriander daily your mother will cook, right? She'll put in your she'll daily use, right? We use herbs in our food every day. Example, mint and coriander. Herbs are used in medicines. Next, one more thing. See, these are leaves of different plants. These are the leaves of different plants. Now color them. If you have the book with you, color them. Can you see how many different they are from each other? We can see many different types of leaves, right? So your work is just color this and just see how many different types of leaves are there. So just color these leaves. And last one, uses of a plant. What is the use of this plant? We'll see this and we'll wind up the class now. What is the uses of a plant? They keep the air around us clean. So with the help of the plant only we are surviving. That you all know, right? So plant gives us oxygen. So that only we are breathing in, right? Plants gives out oxygen and takes in carbon dioxide. So that it gives out oxygen. So that is only we are breathing, right? So they keep the air around us clean. So if we plant more trees, then we'll get more oxygen, right? So plant more saplings. Then they are home to many animals. Some animals, they don't have homes, right? So what they will do? They are homes to, in big trees, so many animals will stay, that you know, right? So they are, first, what is the first thing? They are keep the air around us clean. They keep the air around us clean, as it gives more oxygen and it keeps the air clean. Second one, they are homes to many animals like birds, squirrels, butterflies and monkeys. Do they have homes? Just see where they are staying now. Yes, monkey, where it is saying. So it is a home, right? And squirrels, butterflies. So it is the home for many animals. They are home for many animals. So what are the animals? Birds, squirrels, birds. Usually birds will stay in the nest, right? So birds, squirrels, so it will stay in the trees, right? Birds, squirrels, butterflies and monkeys. And third one, we get most of the food we eat from plants, right? We are eating so much of food, right? How we are getting now? Fruits, vegetables. Where do we get all these things? From plants. Most of the food we are getting from plants. So we should plant more saplings and more trees. We should not cut the trees. So plants are giving food to us, right? So we get most of the food we eat from plants. What is the first one? It gives air, clean air. They keep the air around us clean, as it gives oxygen to us, right? So what does the plant gives? It gives us oxygen. It intakes carbon dioxide and it exhales oxygen. They are home to many animals. They are home to many animals like birds, squirrels, butterflies and monkeys. We get most of the food we eat from plants. So most of the food we are getting only from plants, right? So without plants, how we will eat? Now get what? We get fiber like cotton and jute from plants. We also get fiber, cotton and jute. So what can we make from that? We can make handbags. Your mother is wearing handbag, right? So that also we get from the plants. We get fiber like cotton and jute from plants, which are used to make cloth bags. We can make cloth bags from that. Next, wood. See, we are cutting wood, right? That wood from trees is used to make houses. How the houses are constructed, windows, doors and all? From the trees of the wood from trees. We are cutting wood from the trees, right? So thick part we are cutting, right? That is called stem. That wood we are getting from the trees, right, is used to make houses, tables also from the wood only. Table, chair, doors and windows. Nowadays we have plastics also, and before we are using only wood, right? So wood from trees is used to make houses, table, chairs, doors and windows. Next we get rubber, paper and many medicines. We get rubber, paper. We are using writing paper, right? That is also from the plants only, from the trees only. We get rubber, paper and many medicines from the plants. So now tell me what is the use of plant? They give fresh air and they are homes to many animals, and most of the food we eat that we'll get from the plants only, right? Vegetables, fruits that we are getting from plants. And next one we get cotton, fiber like cotton and jute. So we can make cloth bags. And next we get wood from the trees. Wood from the trees, what we will do in that? We make houses, table, chair, etc. And paper and rubber and many medicines also we are getting from the plants. And last one, so just see medicines, they are preparing medicinal medicines. Plants are our friends, right? Plants are our friends. So if there were no plants, we would not have clean air to breathe, right? So whatever we are breathing, that we are getting from the plants, right? So if there were no plants, what will happen? We will die. If there were no plants, we would not have clean air to breathe. So we would have no food to eat. So if plants are not there, what we have? So we cannot breathe and we cannot eat also, right? So we should not cut the plants and trees. All the animals and humans will die. If there were no plants, what will happen? So without plants, we cannot breathe and we cannot eat, right? So can we survive? No. So all the animals and humans will die. So we must therefore take care of the plants. What we have to do? We should take care of the plants. So what is your duty now? Just plant the saplings at your home. Right, children? So now you should take care of your plants. Just water them daily. Take care of your plants. And you'll be having more medicinal plants also. Tulasi and mint. You can grow at tulasi. You can grow at home, right? So plant saplings of tulasi. Okay, that is good for your health. And we must therefore take care of the plants. So what is today's topic? Plants around us. And you just color that page, and if you can try to plant one sapling at your home. See you in the next class, children. Thank you.